Would like to say is from July 6th till tonight, I've been to a session a week of this. Excuse me. And it's changed my life, literally. Where I come from, it's not pretty. Life of prison, mental hospitals, treatment centers, 40 years of drug abuse, and what has happened is I'm not a speaker.
You're doing a great job.
But what's happened in my life is that through this tapping technique and the counseling, it's like that part of my life doesn't exist, and that's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's real neat not to have to wonder when the brick's going to fall, wonder when I'm going back to prison, and wondering who I'm going to rob next to get that next shot of dope, and all the other stuff that goes with that, the emotional turmoil all day, every day, not wanting to live, not knowing how to die, trying to die. And in 6 weeks, 5 weeks, it's all changed. It's all changed, and so I'm trying to learn how to live at 50. And some days are better than others, but I'm learning. Because a lot of things that people take for granted, going to work and paying bills and driving a car and stuff. I don't know anything about any of that stuff. So I'm kind of like a little kid trying to find my way around, but it's fun, and it's a challenge. It's intimidating at times, but it's a neat. I think you people. I thank God. It's a life-changing deal.
How'd you find out about it?
Yeah, and I was in prison. I've only been out of prison 30-something days. I got out July 1st. And so I started doing what I could do. I didn't know how to tap, but I started reading and talking to myself in a 6x9 cell, So but I got so fired up when I was introduced to it. I still had probably 9 or 10 months to serve out an 8-year sentence this time, but I knew when I saw it.
What'd you see?
Just the outline or the part of your book was mimeographed, or what do you call it? Xerox?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bear with me.
So you got my book.
Yeah, my brother sent it to me in prison, and so I started reading this, and from probably from the mid-'70s, really the early 70s, from the early 70s up until today, I've pretty much tried everything, and the things that I didn't want to try, my family made me try, laying on of hands, sprinkling with water, and baptizing, and church and psychiatric hospitals, and I've been on antidepressants for years, and jails, drug rehabs, prison, over and over and over and over and over. Nothing seemed, I just didn't seem to be able to grasp anything. And then when I got a hold of this, something clicked, and I said, well, this is something I can put my hand on, you know. So I started doing it, and as soon as I got out, my brother flew me out here, and I got here on a Friday, and Monday I went and saw Linda, and I don't see how y'all don't fall to pieces up here, because I'm telling you. But I mean, everybody's different. You don't really have to become an emotional wreck to get help. I thought you did, but I see these people. But I had a lot of stuff from my childhood, and that's how I lived my life. I lived my life in a cage because it was the only place I was safe. And I didn't know that.
Not consciously?
No. And the drugs were part of that safe, because the drugs took me where I had to go to be safe, which was locked up, because I didn't know how to function. And it all had to do with several very, very traumatic things that happened when I was a child. And it was all perceived. It really wasn't. If I told y'all what it was, you'd probably go, well, this guy's nuts. You know, but to me, it was a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where we get our healing is it's not whether I perceive your problem's a big deal, it's how you perceive it.
Absolutely.
And what your mind does to you while you're perceiving it. So when I started changing my perceptions, well, then my life changed.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm on my way. I mean, you know, sky's the limit. I got a lot of stuff going on and that I never dreamed I'd have going on, and I wouldn't have it going on if it wasn't for this.
Very good.
I'd be laid up somewhere high and probably be trying to steal your car. Because that's your car out there.
Yeah.
The Challenger.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd have that. I got it. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Very good. He has good taste. All right. But you know, it is true what he's saying. It's not what happens to you, it's how you process that event. You know, and we're talking about little things. To a child, it's a big thing. And you know, and that is so true. That's why it's so important. I always keep telling you, you know, that once I discovered the real key to all of our problems, and then I said, that's it. Because every time someone comes to see me, I know how to change it. Once I find it, and you've heard me say this, and people will tell you, I'm a hound dog after the bone, and I'm not stopping until you're free. And that's very powerful, because when you discover that it's just you, and how you represent you and what you do to you, and you make peace with that inner self, then all of a sudden, Larry has a new opportunity. Matter of fact, people who've been through a lot of stuff will be greater than people who haven't, because he can do it. And the nice thing is, he can cheat the system by letting go of the fear, the pain, the stress. And he goes for a job interview, he feels a little stress, you know what he'll do? Let it go, let it go, let it go. If he has something that he's never done, he has a little anxiety, what do? Let it go, let it go, let it go. That's the key. Those are the little things that adds up to big, big changes in your world. And you know, if somebody said many years ago, Larry, your life will change with something as simple as this, he'd just laugh at you in your face. And some of you may even still laugh at this idea, but I guarantee you, you can make the changes. And if you can't make the changes, I have helped train several people, even in this room, who can make the change for you. Linda helped Larry, but Larry made the changes. Larry went there, because I'm telling you, like Linda said, there are days when I said, oh shoot, I don't want to face what I have within me. Stick with it, stay with it, keep doing it. Guys, keep coming to the seminars because, as Linda said, each time you come, you peel another layer off. Each time you come, you're going to get another healing. Each time you come, you're going to get stronger, more powerful. Each time you come, you're a little bit more peace.